Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently
You guessed right, Doc.
Soldier.
Not really. I think you
As long as you remain here.
don't think you can do much.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here.
Aren't you afraid?
She's quite hard.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not?
She could decide to bite...
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served...
You weren't.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
But the suffering continues.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you...
Dr. Reed, is it?
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion.
You remained...
Thank you, Doctor.
Someone's poached my blanket. The cauldron of death. Lies and thieves, every last one of them.
What do you do for a living?
I manage a night asylum.
Why didn't you...
That's a very strange question.
Are you a
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man.
I need my medication.
Have you made friends?
Not really.
You never came to see...
You're preaching to the
How do you feel, Mr...
I feel exhausted.
You're in good hands here.
Thank you, sir.
How did you end up?
I had received alarming...
Simpletons, these
You dared to enter this...
I'm just a man.
Why did he...
William was an alcoholic.
Do you know Tom Watts?
Tom?
Who should I avoid in this part of...
Not really.
People are still...
How could it be otherwise?
What is the general...
The situation is all...
lies and thieves, every last one of them.
Who leads the gang?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the
Has the gang...
Ah, no.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
I need my medication. No decency. All liars and thieves.
On every street
I
corner.
wish I could pick again.
The daily
Blood oil with-
routine.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my service?
I have no need for your medicine.
Tell me, Thelma, why...
I'm not sure, Doctor.
Do you plan to make...
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on...
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main...
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine as soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you need any medical...
I'm afraid I...
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of...
That's easy for you to say, Doctor.
I'd like to see...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. Another knight of the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
Course.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
I've never seen so many people dying at the same time.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require
Thank you for...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Doctor...
Do you need any medical assistance?
Come on.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir.
All right.
Do you need medical...
Afraid so.
Throughout history, sir.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital?
I have all the information I need for...
Thank you, Doc. ready! We found one! Watch it! It's a killer! He's dead!
It's locked, all right.
It's a leech! Kill it!